All right, let's get these beautiful pieces of equipment in. Oh, what's going on with the fireplace?
Whoa!
Good morning. We are working on the Mini Cooper again. Last week, we did not get as much done as we had hoped. But this week, we're planning on doubling down and getting it done. Yesterday, I worked on a little bit. I got my rear shock mounts put together, and so we can put our new bypass shocks in. Look at these things. Beautiful. This is like the Bigfoot or Loch Ness Monster of shocks. It's almost too good to be true, but he's out there. We're gonna put the front and rear bypasses in, put our skid plates back on, and then we've got to break into the gears and fix that bearing that's seized up there. In case you don't know, we're putting it all back together because a couple weeks ago when we took it out, Janelle was practically run off the road and it broke a bunch of stuff. So, now you know. Let's get to it. All right, so we made tabs that bolted to the panel, and then we put it up on the bottom of the body and welded those tabs to it. So now when we go put our skid plate back on, we have a spot to mount it to. We pulled it off so that we can actually fully weld them up.
At SEMA, we only had it tacked on, so it was temporary, but it needs to be removable, so that's why we built brackets.
All right, so I had Zach pull the axle apart in the front. Yet again, this is probably what, our 7th, 8th time doing this on this particular axle.
I lost count after 5, to be honest.
Now we gotta pull the oil out, get that gear set out, see if we can get the pinion out of there, which is gonna be a lot of work, I feel like. But it's gonna be worth it because 4-wheel drive is great. Crack that cover, Zach. Let's take a look, see if there's anything in the fluid. There shouldn't be anything because it hasn't even spun once.
Make a horrible mess.
You doing okay?
Nope. I can't get this thing
Can I try?
started. Have at her, man.
Oh. Wow, we glued that on the trailer. Why is it sticking? Okay, so we're not incompetent, but we are struggling.
Yeah, that oil's definitely ruined.
Good grief.
Why does it look like that?
Why is it yellow?
I don't know. Dino juice.
Wow.
We can burn this in the Mini Cooper. All right, there we are. That's it. Okay, you want to go up? Probably. Yep. Okay. Gear surgery. It's like knee surgery, but worse.
You have knee surgery?
No, but it's an ongoing meme at the moment. came out surprisingly easy, I feel like.
That's because it's been out 100 times in the last month.
Do you want to catch the shims as they fall? I got one on this side. Okay, yeah, these look phenomenal. Slightly crispy, but we can move past its differences. Is that metal? Yeah, there's some crunchies in there,
but not as bad as I thought.
So, weeks ago, when we were getting this ready to go down to Tucson, we weren't able to get the gears done. We stopped at a buddy's shop and did them, and that went flawlessly. We couldn't find gear lube in town, so we figured we'd get some later and continue down the road. We took it off-road. We unlocked the hubs. I thought it was in two-wheel drive. One of the hubs locked or wasn't unlocked fully, and seized up this front end. Time to start hitting the pinion out. The problem. Woo! Got it. Whoa.
Whoa, is right.
Whoa.
I don't.
Go look back there. That's the bearing
Whoa.
cage.
It's like everything in there is completely cooked. That's gnarly.
Yeah, there was no saving that.
That's gnarly.
I just hope we can get this pinion off.
I hope that bearing will come out.
Well, we're trying to get that bearing out of the housing, right? Well, based on what I'm seeing here is without oil, it got hot enough that the bearing expanded and there was zero tolerance, which caused it to friction weld to the housing, well, to the pinion. So hopefully the pinion's not ruined. Hopefully we can break it free and still get another bearing pressed onto there. But if we can't, that means it's ruined and we gotta get a new set. So it'd probably be a good idea to get a new set anyway, but I'd like to reuse this because I don't think it's that bad. And we'll see when it gets out. That doesn't even smell good.
Is that a wood?
I usually like the smell of gear lube. I need to be able to grab, like, hit that. Do anything for us?
No.
How can you be... Wow! We did it! It's done! Okay, put it back together. It broke free. You know, it looks like we're missing some of them.
Some of the little balls.
Yeah. I can't believe I was strong enough to do that.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. These are a funny shape that I have never seen before.
That might be ruined.
Ah. Nope, I'm gonna put one on there.
What's it looking like?
It's a boy. I can see its head.
You look like the son off of Teletubbies.
So that used to be connected to that with all these little needle bearings inside each groove. Locked onto that.
Gee.
Is that what I think it is? That's our pinion spacer. I'm telling you right now, there was another shim on there and it's gone. It's stuck. That's the friction welding I'm telling you about. Nice, we'll keep that around. All the other bearings look great. All the other races look great. Not worried about those at all. They're not even like slightly discolored. I've seen more discoloring from people pressing, like heating up the bearing to press them onto the carriers and stuff than what I'm seeing there. But this, that's crazy. Looks like CarQuest has this bearing available. Okay, let's go get it. Are you gonna get up here, Nikki? Are you gonna try? Come on, come on. Come on, come on, Nikki. Come on, come on. All right, so we had to order the bearing in. It should get here tomorrow. For now, can't really do anything with this. I could put the bypasses in, but I have a haircut appointment to get to. So we'll have to do that in the morning. We're here bright and early, 6 a.m. And what? It's 9. It's 9:10. But I got my haircut, so you know I'm ready for the day. And we need to get this thing done. We're gonna need to get the bypasses in when that bearing comes in later today. Comes in at around 10 o'clock. Then we can throw that in and be on our merry way. All right, let's get these beautiful pieces of equipment in. Oh, what's going on with the fireplace?
Whoa!
Yikes.
You're gonna kill us off.
What the heck just happened? It wasn't spoken like 20 seconds ago. I think we're gonna have to do some things. I don't want to tell you this because it's actually super embarrassing for me and Zach and everyone associated with us. But we just spent 30 minutes looking for this. And it was underneath that rag right there. So anyway, now we can continue putting the shocks in.
Guess that's a sign we should be a little cleaner around here.
What are you talking about? This place is spotless. I just want to let you know that all of that stuff, all of this stuff is for an upcoming project, and that upcoming project is the race Jeep that we're going out to Johnson Valley to build on the lake bed. And so we've never been more prepared for a project ever, but we've also never
Been such a disaster.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of parts in here, a lot of good parts. I mean, this whole pallet is rough stuff. I know it looks like a mess, but we're fixing that, okay? We gotta just start with one problem at a time. And the problem right now is this thing. So we got the bypass in. Holy cow, it's pretty sexy. Don't you think, Zach?
What?
These look good back here.
Mine looks better.
Wow, that does look really good. My heart. I think I'm in love. Okay, now we need to do the ugly side. The ugly side that doesn't have Bilsteins yet. Then it will be the beautiful side. Like I did that day. Take me to the first love. Take me all the way.
We can't listen to copyrighted music in the shop, so this is what we listen to instead.
Oh, sorry, was I singing?
Yeah.
It's good. Okay, perfect. Zach, are you done yet?
You only have it for a second.
One second. They look really good. Gotta go up a little more. Easy peasy lemonade. All right, so we went to lunch, and while we were at lunch, we picked up the bearing from the parts store. So we're just putting it together right here real quick. Ooh. There we go. Oh. Oh, that feels perfect.
Feels good to me.
That is drag.
Looks good for my house.
And for those of you that say, you don't know what you're doing, I'm sure you sound just like that. You're right. If it works, it works. Zach told me that.
Did I?
Say,
I just said it looks good for my house.
pretty far away. You live like 45 minutes away, actually. All right, so King Cooper is back on all four wheels. We've got bypass shocks in, we got coilovers in, we got the front diff fixed. So it actually has four-wheel drive now.
You still need to put fluid in it.
Still need to put fluid in it. Zach's gonna put fluid in it. We got the skid plates put on officially, because before they were just barely tacked on. So I'd take it for a test drive right now, and we'd have a blast doing it, I'm sure. But we accidentally broke one of the front brake lines, and it's not gonna be here till Monday. That's all for today with the Mini Cooper, but I've got some exciting stuff happening, so stay tuned, because it gets good here. Woo! Gonna get crazy.